Hello, Little Gym family. Welcome to the Little Gym at Home. That means that you guys get to continue the serious fun. We're going to be giving you some tips and tricks and some familiar activities to help make your time at home with your little one a little bit more fun, a little bit more healthy, get you guys moving around those living rooms. So without further ado, let's get started with our hello song. I am coming to you live from the purple wall on the big red mat. And so I'm going to be using our little gym shakers today. If you have your own musical instruments, definitely pause this, go grab them now, get ready. The only other supply that we will be needing for today's lesson is I'm going to be using a couple of drumsticks. You can definitely use something similar. So the drumstick shape isn't important. If you have some wooden spoons, if you have some rolled up magazine pages, if you have regular spoons, anything that you don't mind your child tapping together, tapping on the floor. We'll be doing that a little bit later in the episode. So here comes that hello song. Oh, everyone, please shake your bells and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, we come to the gym for fun and we got you on the run. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Boop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Hooray! Nice job, guys. All right, let's put our bells and shakers and musical instruments aside and find out who came to play today. My name is Miss Kate. What is your name? I'm glad that you guys are here to join me today. Before we get any farther, I want to show you our sign language word of this unit, and it is the word fun. So I'm going to take 2 fingers on each hand. One of them is going to take a little ski trip down my nose, whee, and then tap my other hand. Fun. Fun. And we're going to have some serious fun right now. Get ready to get up and moving. Clear a little bit of room on your floor, enough that you have a little bit of a path to run, and ask mom or dad or grandma or grandpa where is a good safe place for you to play these activities. Get ready to clap your hands.
Oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and around and keep the beat. Everybody walk,
Walk.
everybody walk, everybody walk. Today, everybody walk, everybody walk,
Please walk.
everybody walk. Today, oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody jump, everybody jump, everybody jump. Today, everybody jump.
Are you jumping?
Everybody jump. Everybody
Great job.
Today, oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around soul today. Oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody sit up.
Sit-ups, you know what that means. Grown-ups, you can do it too.
Today, everybody sit up. Everybody sit up. Everybody sit up today.
Grown-ups, this is the perfect activity for you to show your little one exactly what we mean by sit-up. Have them lay down on the ground, show them what your sit-up looks like, and then help them feel that motion in their tummy muscles too.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and beat the beat. Everybody run,
Run!
everybody run. Today, everybody run, everybody run, everybody run. Today, oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and beat the beat. Everybody freeze.
Did you freeze?
All right, kids.
Do you have your sticks?
Hold on to your sticks and follow along with me. Tapping, tapping, sticks together. Tapping, tapping, come alive. Tapping, tapping, sticks together. Hold them in the air on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold them up. Tapping, tapping on
the floor.
Tapping, tapping, tap some more. Tapping, tapping on the floor. Put them on your chin on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Find your
Very
chin.
good.
Chin, chin, chin.
Hammering, hammering, hammering the nail.
This one's tricky. How are you doing?
Hammering along with me.
Keep up the hard work.
Hammering, hammering, hammering the nail. Put them on your knees on the count of 3.
Did you bring your knees?
1, 2, 3.
Knees.
Roll them on the floor. Roll them, we're not
Rolling.
through. Roll them on the floor. Make bunny ears on the
Bunny
count
ears.
of 2. 1, 2. Make bunny ears.
Oh, you guys are the cutest bunnies ever.
Tapping, tapping, we're so quiet.
Very quiet.
Tapping, tapping, we're almost done. Tapping, tapping, we're so quiet. Put them in your lap on the count of 1.
In your lap.
1.
I'm so proud of you guys. Hello again. Welcome to our first skill to try this week. Grab your little one. I'm going to be using a ball to demonstrate this skill, but you do not need a ball. You will most likely have a child if you're still watching this video. So come on over for our first skill of the week. It's time to see the skill of the week, the skill of the week, the skill of the week. It's time to see the skill of the week at the little gym. So I'm going to be demonstrating and showing you guys some benefits of our partner log roll activity. I'm going to be using the ball to demonstrate how I like to hold my child, as this is a partner activity, partner log rolls. So you're going to be doing this on most likely a flat floor. You probably don't have nice sloped cushy gymnastics mats to show this skill on, which is where we would typically be doing it in the gym. So I'm going to be demonstrating it right here on the big red mat, but imagine you doing it on your kitchen floor. So I'm going to go ahead and hold onto my child. I like to cross my arms behind the child's back as I'm holding them, and you're just going to take a little log roll across the floor. I promise this is one of those skills that looks much more complicated than it truly is once you've practiced it. And I know that you guys can give some love and support in the comments about how you guys have tried it and found success and how much bonding your kids get out of this skill. Some other things that are going to be working are that vestibular system and that inner ear that are so crucial. We talk about them a lot at the little gym, but anytime we're doing rotations or upside down work, things like rolling sideways, rolling forwards, rolling backwards, we're building all of those good brain connections that are going to help in the future with balance and coordination, which we all wish we could be better at. So practice that and get ready for our next skill. Hello there! So as you can probably tell, our next skill is going upside down. Welcome back. This skill is primarily for our parent-child age groups, so 4 months up until their 3rd birthday, that Super Beast age group. You guys probably have a lot of really cool ways around your house that your children have discovered to go upside down. I'm going to show you a couple of safe options, but this probably looks pretty familiar to you. Your kids have probably watched TV off the edge of the couch like this, so they've probably already found this one by themselves. Let's take a look at some other ways that we can go upside down safely in our homes. All right, so if your little one is on the older end of our parent-child age spectrum and you would like a little bit more of a challenge to go upside down, I'm going to show you 2 skills, our donkey kick and our wall handstand. So for our donkey kicks, you guys are going to help your little ones put their 2 hands flat on the floor, and then they're just going to go for a little jump. And what we're really focusing on is starting and landing on our 2 feet. You'll see kind of a tendency to put knees down, to land, flat on those shins. It's not super comfy, and it's not building as much leg strength, and we would love for the kids to be getting that benefit as well. So show them what it looks like. If you don't mind practicing this one on your own, if you're comfortable, maybe do some donkey kicks together. Jump, jump. Our other skill is our wall handstand. I have our trusty purple wall right behind me, but for this skill, we did it last week with Beast and Super Beast. They're gonna put their 2 hands flat on the floor and then walk their feet up the wall behind them. So if they need some help with this, we can definitely help. You can always put a hand right under their shoulder to help them push those arms up straight, and that way they're not crashing down on their heads. Some of the benefits of this one, in addition to just going upside down, is of course some upper body strength, pushing those arms, keeping them nice and straight, some leg strength if they're jumping up from their donkey kick, some core strength. Really, what are they not getting out of this one? But it's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys try it. Welcome back to our 3rd skill of the week. We are taking a closer look at those sit-ups that we worked on in our warm-up this morning. So this is the perfect activity to do as a family. Grown-ups, you guys can show your little one what your sit-up looks like. They learn the most at this age by watching a good model or example of a behavior or a skill. So show them how you do sit-ups, and then if they need some help, you can definitely help guide your little one. Of course, we're just going to look at a nice traditional sit-up. We're not doing anything crazy. This isn't CrossFit. Show them how to kind of use their tummy and their core muscles to pull their bodies up. You guys can make it a fun little sibling rivalry. You can make it a fun little mom and daughter race. Whatever you guys want to do. If you need to hold each other's toes down, you certainly can. If you have a bug or a bird, a really little one on this spectrum, you're going to be holding on to their hands and pulling them up towards you. See if they can use their tummy and their core muscles to do some of the work, but we want to be sure to protect the back of that head, that they're moving at a nice, slow, controlled pace. So you guys are going to be helping them out with that today. All right, my friends, it is time to play with a ball today. You can do this activity with any size or shape of ball. I'm going to use my handy dandy purple guy, but if you've got small Nerf style, if you have a basketball, whatever will work for this one. It's time to play with the ball today, a ball today, a ball today. It's time to play with the ball today at the little gym. All right, my friends, so a couple weeks ago, we worked on this skill in several of our parent-child classes, which is a good bounce and catch motion. If you have a little one who's on the younger end of this age group, they're not gonna be quite ready for that bounce and catch hand-eye coordination activity yet. So what I would love for you guys to practice this week is some tracking. Roll the ball back and forth, roll the ball around your bird or your bug in a circle. See if they notice it peeking out the other side. Play with all kinds of reaching, grasping things. That's really gonna help with their eye tracking, their hand-eye coordination, their depth perception. All of those good brain connections can be built with a simple ball activity. We, older parent-child kiddos, are going to be doing some bouncing and catching to the tune of a familiar song. I like to use Row, Row, Row Your Boat because it's nice and repetitive, it has a good beat, and you certainly don't have to be a singer to go along with this one, so you guys can practice this together, but here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So I'm sure that you guys noticed that I was bouncing and catching the ball to the rhythm of that song. This is the activity where it's going to really, really help with the hand-eye coordination and the timing of when to start closing their hands for a good two-handed catch. The rhythm of that familiar song is going to help your kiddos with that timing. So practice it and see how. It's time to pop some bubbles today, some bubbles today, some bubbles today. It's time to pop some bubbles today at the little gym. So grown-ups, I'm gonna have you guys grab those summer sign-up bubbles that I know you have, and we're gonna be looking for some colors around your house. So I'm using our rainbow mat here that I've got all my colors nice and handy, but you guys can play a little game of I Spy around your house and see how many of these colors you can pop some bubbles on today. Eeny, meeny, miny, med, can you pop bubbles on the color red? Who can see some red? Do you guys spot any? Here? Oh, you're right, you did find red. Here, let's pop bubbles on the color red. Ready? Oh my goodness. Pop, 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 pop. Did you guys find some too? Oh, perfect. Let's see what other colors we can spot. Eeny, meeny, miny, mean. Can you pop bubbles on the color green? Green and mean do rhyme. You're so right. Do you guys see any green here? All the way over here? You're right. Here's our good old color green, and here come those bubbles. Eeny, meeny, miny, mean, poppin' bubbles on the color green. Pop, pop, pop. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Can you help me spy the color blue? Wait, what's that? It's all the way over there? Oh, you're right. I do see some color blue. It's right here. Here come the bubbles. Are you guys popping bubbles at home? I hope you are. Pop, pop. We have one more color left to find, and this one might be tricky. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mellow. Can you pop bubbles on the color yellow? I'm gonna use my toes to pop these yellow bubbles. Ready? Step, 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 step. Did you guys step on your bubbles too? How many bubbles do you think you popped? Maybe you could count them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice job. And it's time to sit in a circle again, a circle again, a circle again. It's time to sit in a circle again at the little gym. So let's talk about what we have learned today. This was our very first The Little Gym at Home class. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing our beautiful gym. I hope that you guys got some of those wiggles out, got some of that cabin fever and those blues away. I hope this helps. We are going to talk about our sign language word of the week. This morning we learned the word fun. So I took 2 fingers on each hand. One is my skier. Whee! It skis right down my nose and taps my other hand. Fun. Fun. I had some serious fun with you guys, and before we go, we have 2 songs that we're going to sing The first one is the Grand Old Duke of York, and it has a little bit of marching in it. So I hope you guys brought your marching arms and your marching feet, because here we go. You're going to see me marching up the hill. I'm going to reach my hands way up high, and down the hill. I'm going to be reaching my hands way down low. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. He marched them to the left. He marched them to the right. He even marched them upside down. Now wasn't that a sight? Do you guys know how to march upside down? Oh my goodness, you guys are so smart. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for working so hard today. It is time for our goodbye song today. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty more where this came from. Comment below if you guys had a part of this video that you particularly loved, or some things that you would really, really love for us to do for you guys in the future. But here comes our goodbye song. Are you ready? Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye bye, everybody. Oh, bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.